Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl DJ JijiSweet, and this is another edition of Catch Up with JijiSweet. That's right, interviews with people that I'm on the grind with, doing my thing with, and I'm just catching up with them to see what they have going on currently. 2025 has been a big year, all right, and a shout out to everybody representing mothers, all the mothers out there. Mother's Day was last week, and we are back right here with the one, the only Black Nate Debiase. What's going on?
What's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just staying on the hustle as usual. My moniker is, I'm a hustle girl, but your moniker, respect the grind. I had to put on the hat. You see, I'm trying to represent for you. Trying to represent for you.
Thank you,
Nate,
G.
Nate has a clothing line called Respect the Grind. And first and foremost, talk a little bit about that. We'll bring up your website.
Uh, Towards respect to grind, where I get it
Yeah.
from.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everybody grinding.
Yeah.
It was easy, and sometimes you come up with your best slogans and your best hits and best everything when you not thinking about it,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
and you just come up with catchy stuff that you can rock with. So that's why I was able to come up with respect to grind. Like I work a lot, and if you want to have things, it's gotta keep grinding. So that's how I came up with it.
For sure. And right now on the screen, we're checking out the website, Respect the Grind. Grind hard, respect the hustle, discover quality fashion that fits your lifestyle. If you log on to the website, you can pick up a hoodie, a hat. I checked out some of the stuff. I was like, okay, I see Nate. I see you. I see you doing your thing. Shop the ladies. Grab a t-shirt, grab a hat. It's
Uh-huh.
easy, in and out, easy breezy. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Now, have you caught some of your folks out in the streets when you catch them in the streets and they go, "Yo, okay, I'm feeling that cap, I'm feeling that t-shirt." What's that feeling like? And what do you tell them when they see you rocking your gear?
Um, they be like, oh, you got a clothing line? The people who I do know, and
Hmm.
people who I don't know, they'll glance at it. And uh I say, hey, I'm always on the grind, like I say. And they say, I'm gonna order one, order two, and I haven't sold a lot, but you gotta the more you grind, the more you get it out there, the more visibility, the
Yeah.
more people will know about it. It's just about being more visible and get it to the folks around the world. And once that connect, it'll take off. It'll do good.
And like you
So
said, you continuously putting it out there. That's the thing. It's not gonna be like instant overnight. You know what I mean? Like we all want it. We all want it to be instant overnight, right?
dedication, G. I mean, because that way, it's the more work you put in, you appreciate it, and it's gonna last longer
Yeah.
with the work.
Yeah, for sure. We're talking to Black Nate DiBiase, musician and artist representing out here. Now tell us where you from. We're gonna check out your website. Tell us where you from and how you got started in the business.
San Francisco, California, Bay Area, G. Bay Area guy.
Yay
Um,
area.
yeah, I
Like
used to
that.
yeah, area. I used to just like everybody else, local buzz in the hood.
Hmm.
At that time I followed, the Rockhams and it's self-explanatory. G, I ain't gotta say, we know all the artists
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
that was out there, but he was one of my that is my favorite artist, so
Rakim. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Make him
That's
make
my
him clap
favorite.
to this.
That is my favorite
Okay.
artist.
Paid in full,
We can go on with
Microphone
that.
clean. Don't sweat the technique.
We
What?
all know we all know, if you know hip hop, you know that guy. So and just rapping in the streets and in the hood and well, my father was a musician, so I guess it maybe started from the bloodline. He played the piano and all that. Just regular story from the hood, just rap battles and stuff, and um, hooked up with JT, the bigger figure up there. I got a long resume, and
Okay, okay. Well, we're
um,
checking out my guy DiBiase. Check out his website. We're gonna
that's
flip over to your website so they can see what you got going on currently right here. This
uh,
is the website right here.
yep.
Black Nate DiBiase. Respect the grind.
And I got more stuff coming soon.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now let me
So
go ahead. Let me keep going on the website right here. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit so they can see. Oh yeah, they can see you got going what you have going on right here.
Remember the supper club, Gigi? She
Yeah. Oh
seen it. Supper club.
yeah.
It
Now
went so.
you are famous for the New York cap and the white tee on Hollywood. Talk a little bit about just being out there on Hollywood and representing out there for LA, for the LA streets, for the Hollywood streets, because people see you out there and that's the one thing that they'll be like, man, the guy out there, he's grinding with the black hat and the white tee. Talk a little bit about that.
It's crazy because I'm glad you asked that because, yep, I'm definitely stamped. That white T-shirt and that navy blue fitted cap. It's just, it's a stamp. I just went out there simple because I knew being on the streets, being relaxed and stuff, sweatpants and talking to a lot of people. And as we know, Southern California is always warm.
Yeah.
So I was like either sweats and a white tee and get out there. But yeah, I did a lot of work so many years, and I heard I was in a few movies in the background. Been there so long, G, been in a long time. It became and I loved it, the passion behind it, and it turned into a passion, and that's what happened. I didn't care. When you love something, you're passionate, you just keep going, and that's what happened.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think, that's one of the things that keeps people going is as their motivation. They have passion for something that they love doing it. They love waking up in the morning, getting up doing it. They love, staying on the hustle. And no disrespect to going and working for somebody else, what I mean? That's the thing. But I feel like when you have passion for what you're doing, that's an extra motivation for you, you know what I mean? For the people that's out there really trying to get it, you know what I mean? So I think people see you out there, and I think that might be one of the differences between why you've been able to keep it going so long, you know what I mean?
G, it's really touching when people stop you, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've been there for a long time, and it's like I get a traffic ticket. I seen a guy over at Chatsworth.
Mm-hmm.
You're the guy on Hollywood.
Right. Yeah. Right.
They stopping me. I'm like, you're the guy in Hollywood. Now, just walking. Again, my makeup is just a simple tee and a nice fitted cap. You're getting with some nice little clean little shoes on, but I'm pretty much basic. And people stop me. You're the guy in Hollywood.
I think though but keeping it basic, that's the thing. Like just like your logo, you have your logo. People see your simple logo all the time. Oh yeah, me. They always see the purple logo, or they'll see me passing out the CDs. Oh yeah, I got one of your CDs at the or I had a CD from you 5 years ago. I still got it in my CD player. Or somebody stole it. They was feeling it. They stole it. Oh okay, So
but
I
it's
think
really touching, G.
Yourself.
Right, it's really touching. I'm getting people in my DM like 8 years old, 25 now.
Yeah.
I mean, telling me, and they got the proof. It's in my Instagram.
Yeah.
This is me and my mom, and I try to leave that that good rapport with people. I believe in that good energy, so I kind of might lead that. And the kids are like 7, 8, and 12. And that's making me think like now they're 29 and 31. Man, I seen you in Hollywood. I'm like, and they sending me recent pictures of me back with the first album. I was skinnier. I'm like, wow. Yeah, you psyched it. This means my mom. I was 12. I was 15. And that stuff is timeless, G. It's touching.
Yeah.
It's
hear
touching,
you mothers, I was on your Instagram. I was like, let me look at his Instagram. Let's go to your Instagram because you had a Mother's Day message for everybody on Instagram, and I was like, oh, okay, hold on one sec. Let me see what he's talking about. Here's Nick on Instagram talking about. Hold on.
Peace out. Share my videos, like my videos. And some of y'all gotta go to the graveyard today and see your mother. I know it's tough. I know it is. Still your mother though, man. Put some flowers on her grave, whatever it is. If she living, it's in the hospital, hospice, or whatever it is. She ain't seen you in a while, man. You don't check on mom. It's still your mother, man. It's still your mother. You can't take the fact that she gave you birth. She was there for you, man. Even if you fell out, she wasn't there for you. Your stepmom or whoever it is. Show her love, man. Show her love. Comment on my videos, man. Show the mom some love. They deserve it, man. Peace out.
Look at that. Look at that.
And some of y'all got to go to the graveyard.
Okay, so
That's who I am, G.
had started. I saw you had started doing these motivation. I saw you in my timeline. I was like, he's doing these motivational quotes. What's going on with this?
I've been
And
hearing.
I see him all the time, and I'm like, okay, so how did you get started saying, hey, I'm gonna start jumping online and doing like 1 minute motivation? How did you get started?
Because I want to see other people make it.
Yeah, for sure.
And starting it, one dude was like, dude, Nate, you good. I'm a I just got that fire. And I said, you know what? As I get older, I want to be able to maybe still do music and then transfer over to the motivation, because I can go right into it. I'm perfect for it.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to people, motivating them, and that's just who I am, and I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna help somebody else, somebody younger that might not know how to, or if they're not young, just somebody that might need a push in the morning, G, because they have the goal but not the drive. And that's why I come in there to where they can watch my videos and be like, I listen to Nate, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take that advice and change my bad day to a good day.
I think it is not just young people. I think it's just everyday people that are continuously every day are need a little more. I mean, when I logged on to look at your page just now, right before you jumped on, I was like, yeah, that's the whole word, especially for people that may have lost their parents or different things like that. That was a good word for Mother's Day. You know what I mean? Hey, you're thinking about family, you're thinking about different things. Then I saw some of your other motivational quotes, and some things people aren't always talking to you. You know what I mean? Sometimes every quote, every motivational thing isn't for you specifically. You know what I mean? But I think if you're somebody that's out here on the grind, you're doing your thing, you staying motivated daily to keep focused. You do need a little. I wake up in the morning and I have a couple little motivational things that hit me. Like, okay, yeah, sweet. All right. Oh yeah, that's what's up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get on, you know what I mean? We talking to my guy, Black Nate Debiase, and also talking a little bit about his motivational quotes, but you also post them on your YouTube page. Let's take a look at your YouTube page right there. Okay.
Life and Gigi,
entertainment.
and the thing about it, G, is I don't watch none of my videos.
Okay.
I'm just like that.
Yeah. No,
you ever do that?
You.
Some people do a song and don't listen to it because it's you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how.
No, I mean it's you. You knocked it out. Sometimes you take a look. I see a bunch of your motivational quotes there, but what I notice is that you are consistent with it, because I'll look and be like, oh, okay, 5 days ago, 6 days ago. You hit them daily. You hit them every other day. You know what I mean? So you're consistently putting them out there and consistently motivating your fans.
And that's what it is. And it's if you want to do something, you just gotta stick in there and do it. It's gonna be tough, but the outcome is always awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The outcome.
Artists that you're working with now, that you have a couple of artists that you have that are now under you that you've been working with lately. One of those artists is an artist by the name of Bliss MC. Talk a little bit about him.
Bliss is dope, man. Bliss is dope. Bliss is metaphysical.
Okay.
Dope guy, man. Bliss is dope. He's
and we
very talented.
Instagram page. This is his Instagram page right here, Bliss MC. All right.
Bliss is he's very metaphysical, lyrical. Bliss is dope. He give the lyrics, the consciousness. I put him right in the consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Great guy, dope artist, dope person to know. Very spiritual, very enlightening, very driven, very all the above.
Okay. And we're gonna be getting Bliss MC on sometime after this interview. We're gonna make sure we shout him out, because he's definitely out there doing his thing. I realize he's joined you on your mission.
Every day.
The world with 1 million CDs.
And his family. With Dominique, and she's good. She's killing it over there, G, on TikTok. You see her cheat?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. The TikTok movement is crazy with it, right?
Yeah, it's like I mean, I ain't gonna lie, G. Sometimes it gets me, like single mothers, all kind of stuff. It never ends. So it's something to catch your attention on TikTok.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everything on TikTok.
I've been reposting the interviews and whatnot on TikTok and getting some, getting some traction over there. But you
Uh,
definitely got to be dedicated if you're gonna jump on there
yeah,
and
you do.
live. You got to be consistent with it to get. So I'm
It's
trying,
gotta be.
I'm
It's
trying
gotta
to,
be your life.
you know, that's
It's gotta.
your next thing, right? Right now, is she giving motivation on her TikTok page? What is she doing all on her TikTok page?
No, Neek is more of a. I would say she's more of a crime channel.
Okay.
That's her. She all like. But the awesome thing about her page is she can talk about anything. But she told me she went to chat GBT or Google, and it
Mm-hmm.
brought her up under the crime. Like this, she do a lot of. So I'll say she more like probably more crime, more of the murders and crime and mystery, and she in that area more. But she talks about everything. But they got her deemed as a crime channel.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, that's whatever channel. Listen, it's running the numbers
Yeah,
up, right?
yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good.
Okay. We talking to my boy Black Nate Debiase, shouting him out, representing out here in these LA streets, Bay Area streets. Once again, we were talking about his Respect the Grind clothing label. There's his website right there. So if you're interested in picking up a hoodie, a hat, a t-shirt, I'm representing the hat right now. Just log on to the website respectthegrind.com. All right. Any last words, Nate?
Um, Always good to talk to you, Gigi. You and your brand keep doing your thing. Um, I just love the independent artists and singers, all you artists, all you social media, up and coming influencers, all the children. Follow your goals, follow your dreams, even the older people.
Yeah.
Follow your dreams, keep on going, stay positive. We all go through things. Uh, just stay driven and don't give up on your goals. Do not give up on your goals because when you reach them, you're gonna appreciate it. And keep on grinding and shout out to the Most High.
For sure. Your girl JijiSweet. Another edition of Catch Up with JijiSweet with the one, the only Black Nate DiBiase. Respect the grind.
Peace out, y'all.